Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We're still here. Still together after 49 years. And you want to know about our wedding?
It was boring.
You were scared to death the whole time.
I was about ready to
So
leave.
was I.
I was about ready to leave.
We were discussing who actually proposed.
Well,
Well, I've always said that he kind of did, because one night, well, we'd been to a friend's house and they had been fighting like crazy. And we got back to my place, and I was a single mom at the time. And he said, if we ever get married, we aren't going to fight like that, are we? And I said, I was half joking. I said, what do you mean if? Next thing I knew, he was coming to me and saying his mom wanted a date. But when it comes right down to it, I think it was more our friends. The group of friends we had, they pushed us. As soon as they knew we liked each other, they started, well, on my end anyway, I don't know about Joe's. They just kind of started pushing. Not really in a big way, but they would, has he proposed yet? We hadn't dated a month yet when that started coming out.
yeah.
We knew each other for 4 months before we got married.
We met in May.
Married in August. And it actually, the night that we met was not probably my best night.
She got drunk.
I was so drunk. We quit drinking, long time ago, but
5 years after we got married.
yeah. Him and numbers. He always knows exactly. I don't know if he does or if he's just saying that, but anyway, yeah. We quit drinking because it just was not.
Drinking 44 years ago.
Aye, sir. We had a very slim budget.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to think. Okay, well, we went together and got the rings, and we kept that down under $100, but they're beautiful rings. Still have them. I just can't wear them because they don't fit anymore. My hand got fat.
Me too. My finger got fat too.
Kind of happens. But anyway, my dress. I will show you that in a minute, in a picture. I knew I couldn't afford much, and there was a store named Miller's. I think that's the one I went to. At the mall. I went in there and I said, we're getting married. I said, no white dress, just, I said, I need something that looks nice for a wedding, kind of bridal. And they said, we've got the perfect thing, and it's on sale. And so, this is the dress.
It was yellow.
Well, the picture's yellowed.
Well,
It
no,
was,
the dress was yellow too.
well, kind of, yeah. It had a lot of little flowers on it. It was kind of, it wasn't, it had little eyelets in the fabric. You know, those little eyelet things. And had a whole lot of, just all kinds of little flowers in different colors. But yeah, it was yellow, and so was my floppy hat. That floppy hat was almost a mistake. I mean, I'm glad I wore it. It was beautiful, but I was so nervous walking down that aisle that thing was a
Yeah.
They said it was flopping pretty good. I tend, when I get really nervous, my head just goes. Anyway, so we had a really nice minister, and I'm trying to think of his last name. Oh,
Is that grub?
Grubb, that's right. Pastor Grubb. Sweetest man you'd ever meet. Sweetest minister. My friend at the time, she said, well, every minister has their own quality. And she said Pastor Grubb was the gentle shepherd. And that was his style, his personality. Others have been more, I don't know, some community-based and some a little stronger with their messages. Just kind of depends. But wasn't he a hunk? Curly hair, all that hair.
Yeah.
He had all that, and curly right down here. And I won't tell that because the story will drag out too long. But that's my grandparents, and that's his grandmother. His Grandma Crum, and this is my grandma and Grandpa Miller. Were Grandma and Grandpa Eakin there? I can't remember. They weren't in the picture.
I don't remember.
There's another one of us with Pastor Grubb. Maybe the same one. Okay. This one, I hope you can see that well. Okay, that's our best man. That was Jim Boosinger. And his wife was my maid of honor, or matron of honor. The little girl in the little flower girl was my oldest daughter, Angela, and a nephew. His nephew, Tim, was the ring bearer. And there were a lot of homemade things. Our cake, I keep saying our cake, somebody told me about a friend or somebody who did wedding cakes, or she decorated cakes, and said she did do wedding cakes and she'd probably be a lot less expensive than the bakery. So yeah, she was. It did cost more than my dress, but cheaper than the bakery. Anyway, okay, I put out a question the other day about my flowers, how we got the flowers for decorating the church. I put an ad in a little kind of a penny press or nickel shopper, I think it was called at the time. And if you weren't asking for any money or asking to sell anything, it didn't cost a darn thing. So I said, if there's anybody with some flowers in their garden or flowers that they would like to donate to a wedding, I would be. And we got so many calls. Women just thought, why didn't anybody think of this before? It's like, I don't know. Those were the ones just to decorate the church, and we got enough for 4 big vases full. And the rest of them, the corsages and boutonnieres, those we did get through a professional florist. And my bouquet, which was a little bouquet of, I don't know if I have a picture of you with it, but anyway, it was on a little Bible, little white Bible, and had some yellow roses. I really liked pastels, and I liked yellow roses. Here is us. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is cutting the cake, and so we managed to get through that. You can say stuff. This is when he fed me the cake. And thank goodness he didn't do the smash it in the face thing. And neither did I when I fed him. But did have the garter. And I wasn't going above the knee with that. No way. But I don't remember who caught the garter. If you threw it.
Don't ask me.
It's been too long ago. He can't, if it wasn't for the pictures.
It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Well, it is now because it's been a long time. Anyway, and this, I took all these out of the little album. After all these years, they just slid out. Perfect. This is when I threw the bouquet. And my dad, when he looked at this picture, my dad took these pictures, by the way. And he said, "You looked like a school teacher giving a lecture." I thought, I kind of do. This is my sister, Paula. She caught the bouquet. And, yeah, that was, and there's a little, they put a little corsage inside the bouquet that you take that out and you put that on the bride keeps that. But anyway, it was in plastic wrap for years and years and dehydrated. Finally, it just started falling apart.
Yeah, I found the hat when I was cleaning off the front porch, and it was all, it'd gotten wet and stuff, so I ended up throwing it away.
Yeah, probably.
All wrinkled up.
Yeah, probably hard to even clean it after all that. They have mildew on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Dress, I don't know what happened to your dress.
It should have been in that same, I don't know. Well, Tiffany found the dress in here when she was in high school. Darn, she went and tried it on and it fit. And she, I didn't know she was messing with it. I went in there and says, "Grandma, can I have this?" I said, "That's my wedding dress, honey." I said, "Maybe when you get married." But anyway, and this is this is still at the church. This was back at the church. And that was when we were going down the aisle. You tell them about that.
I needed a haircut.
You looked fine. That was the style.
But after we got done giving our kiss and all that other stuff, I was having trouble getting my arm. I was supposed to just hook my arm, and she put her arm through it, but I was trying to hook under her arm, and it was just...
If I would have just been smart, I would not fought it at all. I would have just let him...
I was having a devil of a time, but it was embarrassing. We finally got through it.
His family didn't do formal weddings.
No.
They just did kind of go to the justice or courthouse or something. But, you know, it went well, and I thought everybody had a good time, but the big thing is we are married. And we've been married now. It'll be 50 years next year, so that's the big golden one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we'll have
I don't know what we're going to do on that. Neither one of us wear jewelry, so what are we going to do? It's a golden.
Well, we still have those gold bands.
What about it?
Well, we could put them on. Nothing else.
Come on up, wrong fingers.
But that was when I was 20. Now I am almost 70, and so, yeah, things droop. And a few more pounds have added on.
We could buy a gold plate or something.
Well, actually, we wait and see what other people give us.
There's another picture.
Well, yeah, our silver anniversary, we still got all kinds of stuff from it. Well, not all, but we've still got things from it, and all they do is set in there.
Yeah.
And we don't do anything with them. They're just on display.
They're old fogies, boring old fogies.
Oh, found this in here too. These are two of our grandkids. I don't know why they're in our wedding album, but they're good-looking kids.
Who are they? Oh.
Nelson and Felicia.
That's her oldest daughter's kids.
Yeah. All of them are great-looking kids. Don't get me wrong. If they are a part of this family, they're beautiful. That's just, there's no other way to describe it. I'll have to put these back in the album later. I don't know what happened to my wedding Bible, or I would show it to you, but it's about the size of this. This is our album that it says wedding photos, but it needs a cleaning. I don't know what would clean it now. It looks aged like us. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope we didn't go overtime. It actually was kind of fun for
What?
me, looking back on it.
Oh,
Yeah. I found out later his mom thought we were going way too fast. Probably were, but we've been okay.
she forced me into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had a little gun to his side.
Yeah.
Oh, there were people saying all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
We love all of you.
I knew what I was doing.
Now he admits it finally. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, come on, give me a kiss. It's a wedding thing. Mwah. Okay, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. And our battery's almost gone. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.
There you go.